Hey folks, I'm Sir Glory, and welcome to part 22 of my campaign as the Russian Empire in Napoleon Total War. So in the last part we fought our epic battle for Paris, and wiped out the full stack army that was there. So we've got a small army here, and there's another army over here in Nantes. It's a navy. So there might be a French army somewhere down here, but at the moment we don't really have that much to worry about. Just them, and I mean these guys might group together, but again it's not a real worry for us. There's a force there, so it's the Batavian Republic that now seem to be the biggest threat to us. But this army here will push on into France, take more territory. This army will clear out again the French remnants that are around in our rear areas, and then maybe push them down towards Italy, the south of France. Up in Russia, so we've got the Ottoman army still in here. I had another look at that, and I think they took about almost 25% casualties in the battle for Riga. So they are very beat up, and we're getting our army built up in here. And we've got our other army heading down towards Belgrade, and we'll attack the Ottomans from that direction. So that's where we are at the moment. We're at the end of the turn, so let's just go ahead. Okay. So it looks like they are concentrating their armies here. Not sure what that was about at Rome. I suppose it was an agent rather than an army. No, it was an army. Okay, Austrians, would you start doing something to help me out? No? Looks like the Austrians are helping them out against the Ottomans, or their navy anyway. Russia, you do very little. Okay, so we've got about a half stack there. Abolition of slavery. We're not going to be researching the carronade. We'll deal with that. Okay, letter of demands, France. Your noble class has written a letter objecting to the recent tax increases, demanding they be returned to prior levels. Yeah, okay. We did need to do something to give us some cash. Well, we lost the trade when we lost Riga, and we're not getting it back because Austria immediately filled their trade slots with some minor power. Generals available. Tolstoy. We've completed our recruitment and some more construction. The Valorum Mutiny. Yeah, okay. So, no idea where their army's gone. Must be up there somewhere. Maybe it didn't move, maybe it's still in Riga. But I'm going to bring out our troops from here. Swing you men over as well. And down here, get you up on the move too. Yeah, so just about half stack. Let's bring the spy up to here, just to make sure that I keep track of them. You come down there for now. Seems clear enough. Ah, there we go. Let's get the guns here. Just continue through there. These guys are moving so very slowly, but they'll get there eventually to Stuttgart. And you heading down there. No, this direction. Why would you go down round there? Okay. So you need to head down as well. And I think I'm going to keep the rest of the money for now, because we need to reduce this. I think we'll go with that. Just keep people happy, hopefully. I should maybe have checked out our regions. So Paris is the only one that we really need to worry about. We'll come back over and have a look. So you need to head back towards Strasbourg. I did want 3 armies up here because until we deal with the flanks, we can't really push on. When we've only got the 2 armies, never mind. Come up there anyway. Maybe we can scare them off. If there's nothing down here, let's come up and deal with these guys up at Brussels to start with. We'll get some militia. Just to keep the peace. They're -5. Still be -1. That throws us right into the red, so we'll leave it at that. Maybe we need to wait a turn. We'll get these repaired. So what do we have? The Court of Justice, the Drill School, the Great Arsenal. Good. So when they're repaired, we can start to get some better replenishment. I'm going to leave the army there for now, just to try and avoid any public order problems. If they come out to Riem, we're in striking range quite comfortably with both armies. So I think we'll go with that. The spy we had here, and we've got Austria coming in as well. They might well deal with Brussels. Let's have this spy back over. Yeah. Let's try and sabotage the army. He's detected, but he escaped. It's worth a try. I think we'll leave those 2 agents where they are. And we'll check out our research. So current aid we don't want. And we've got Orleans now as well. Yeah, well, there's not really any options. We need to get conscript infantry, or we'll get field ambulances first. I'm unlikely to go with the experimental howitzers. Do you know what? Let's go with... Yeah, we'll go with conscript infantry. Why am I researching this? Not paying enough attention. Field ambulances instead. And Orléans. You would go with the carcass shot, I suppose. Yeah, okay. And with that, we're at the end of the turn. Just check, make sure that we've moved everyone. No, we've not. Oh, yeah. Did we lose our general? We did, didn't we? We lost Kutuzov. I can't afford to bring one back. I've completely forgotten about Kutuzov. I think he's just wounded, so we'll just wait. We'll bring him back when he's fit. But let's move on. Imminent bankruptcy? I don't think so. Let's go. Okay, so that French army moved out of Brussels, seemingly towards the Austrians. Oh no, the Austrians aren't in there. They were potentially heading in that direction. Hopefully they will. Okay, you're dead. No. So they're not going for Brussels. They must have detected another threat. I wonder if Britain will ever take ship and come onto the continent. Okay, yeah, so they're going for Tatary after all. No, we're not going to surrender. 18-pounders, not much now of artillery. Plenty of skirmishers. So we're going to fight this. See if we can do better than we did in Riga. Not that we did badly in Riga, but if we can do even better here, because it's a smaller army, that would be fantastic. Right, town's here, so this is where we'll go. 379 men in there, 385 in there. Yeah, 148 in these ones. 385 there. Okay. We've got Moscow Musketeers, some armed citizenry, and garrison musketeers. So let's have you. Too many of you, so if we line you up there, and then you jump in, these guys stay out there. So I'll put them in there. And we'll have you. Can you line up there? You can, after a fashion. but you can't get in the house. That's out with a deployment range. It's not really. It's on the edge. So just stay where you are then, and we'll put you in later. But that's what I was going to do here too. So that's what I will do. You line up there. The armed citizenry, we're going to line up there. That leaves those guys. Don't want to go into the house out at the front there because that will be bombarded, I'm sure. May actually just put these guys back in here as well. Somewhere along there that protects that or supports that house. It would also be covered by the guys in here, so that seems to make a bit of sense. But as much sense as my plans normally make. And we'll just see how long those guys hold out. I was wondering about actually pulling them out rather than making them a target for the artillery straight off. Is it worth that nonsense? Yeah. Well, no, let's leave them in there because they won't take, or they shouldn't take any damage. Artillery won't destroy the building until, or before the infantry get into combat. So we'll go ahead with that setup. And as I said, you guys get in there. You line up in here. You get in there.
We have taken a building, sir.
Yeah, like that. You're staying put there. There you are in there, as well as you can get in. Good old days when creative used to spend a lot of time and attention to details like this. You're facing the wrong direction, you know. Somewhere's under fire. Yep, you definitely need to about face. There we go. Slow, but you got there in the end. Facing the right direction, so are you. You guys, not so much. Is that because... No, the entrance is here. Let's draw these guys back out and we'll send them in again. See if we can get them all to face right. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know if these guys actually shoot. Presumably they will. I wasn't sure if they would or if they just stand there and run inside when there's casualties sustained in the building. But as I said, we're not taking any damage there in the town hall. So everybody's okay. Let's fast forward. Right. So you're all facing in this direction, hopefully. Yep, right, in you go. We've got some cav coming round. You can't form square, I don't imagine. Nope. You could as well if you weren't half in the building. Oh, we've got some cav in there already. And you do have rifles or muskets of some description. You've lost 69. Is that from... How could you lose 60 if they've only lost 6? There must be some casualties from artillery then. Or maybe it's just they're not shooting. Right, that's a bit worrying then. Who are you? I don't know why you're out there. I think I maybe do know actually. You guys run out there and we'll get you back in from that direction. This is not going anything like as good as it did before. This is one of our better regiments. Moscow Musketeers. They're idle. Shoot!
Our men are running, sir.
Or run, whichever. Alright. Oh, the windows just all blew out there. I wish I had actually been close enough to watch that. It was quite impressive, just every window. The guys kicked them in because they're now supposed to be engaging somebody, presumably that cav. Let's fast forward this until we get this building emptied.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
Don't be so negative. Okay. Let them get out properly. They're taking some casualties now. So they try and get them into square, since we're dealing with cav mostly. No, we're not having it. So just stay in line. You men face the right direction, and then reoccupy that house. You're just going to stand off and shoot this time. And that's why we've got these guys out here. So if it gets into that sort of slogging match, we're not relying on a quarter of the men or whichever many can shoot out the windows. And then You don't get much of a volley from armed citizenry,
Sir,
which I suppose is
our
very
general is
accurate.
under attack.
Who's attacking the general? These guys, seems like. More windows being smashed. They're definitely taking a very different approach to the battle in Riga. The place was swarming with infantry. I guess they don't have as much infantry this time. At least their cavs staying out. We've lost 3 men. We've lost lots. They're going to charge in. They're going to charge the armed citizenry. I'm going to shoot at them. Nope. You are shooting them in the back. They're quite close. You may have to shoot them. No. Those troops, my troops, won't stand very long, because they're not actually troops. These guys come in here. There's the windows getting smashed out in this building as well.
Our men are running.
Yeah, there we go. I presume they'll be attacking in here soon. I just saw an arrow fly past. With the skirmishers with the bows and arrows. Died and fell out the window. Right. Lost 80 men. Okay, you keep going. We've got hopefully better accuracy than these guys. Are you shooting? Doesn't look like it, and they just stood there. Let's make you forward. Just tighten you up a bit. Where are you going? What are you doing? I wanted you to turn and shoot them, not run away. Okay, so that was a bit of a waste. Horses in now. Where are we going over here? Still got plenty of men in there, morale still good as well. But they're not attacking us in the building. There's the arrows shooting in from over here. They're Armenian skirmishers. Okay. That's a better volley fire. Might even break them. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. Find your next targets. Oh, they're right here. Oh, we've got fighting going on inside the town hall. Somebody's made their way in. One man, I think. These guys, they're down to about 2/3 strength. They're still eager. Getting fresh, they're winded, which is another point in our favour. This building's been contested as well now. The light shining off the bayonets of the rifles. Just a matter of time, obviously. We've been attacked as well. Where? Here. You're not shooting? Are you out of ammo? Is that your problem? You can't be already, surely. Or is it just because you're in, supposedly in melee combat? You are in melee combat out here. This guy is all that's left. Okay, that's that. Town Hall, I hadn't even noticed. We've lost that completely. No, I did notice that. That was way early on. Yeah, this is what I was thinking about over here. Still in possession of this. Uncontested. Picking off the odd individual outside. Still confused by why you're not able to shoot. And these guys are. Are you seriously out of ammo? That's, I guess it's only a reasonable explanation. Ran in there without any ammunition. Okay, so there's nothing to be done here. I'm just going to put this on fast forward now until the battle resolves. What have we got up there? Janissary Grenadiers. Still get half our strength there, but morale's going down. Yeah, maybe we can still do it. Oh, against that unit. Contested here as well. Same sort of thing. Massively outnumber them. Confident and very tired. Confident and active. But we've lost our general. Heroic death. So again,
Our men are running,
a fair
sir.
amount of casualties have been done. The problem is obviously I don't have an army down here in this area. But then if they take this amount of casualties
Our men are running,
every battle they fight, every city, they're not going to get very far. So hopefully, well, it's not quite 50% losses, but it's getting up there. Right, Kutuzov is convalesced. We've got a gentleman and another. No, I can't afford to have cancelled trade agreements. We're bankrupt, we've lost Little Tartary. Workers' riot in France. Even with the Opolcheny. 550, so it's not too bad. I don't think there's really anything we can do either. 8 and 0, so that's hopefully going to be okay. Let's come back to Moscow and have a look. No, this doesn't change just Moscow, it sets tax across all regions, we can't do that. I don't think. Don't give us cash. Oh, we can still get away with it actually. We'll keep it at that then. But it's time to put in a break. An army being built up in Kong. We'll need to deal with these guys. That will give us some more income. Not much, but some. This army's still a ways away. But we should be able to go and attack Belgrade. We'll do that next turn. That'll give them something to think about. Can't really afford to lose Kiev. Yeah, I wish you could see what their losses were like. But we should be able to concentrate our forces in here, just about all of them. Might want to actually pull out. How far can you get? Yeah, we'll maybe pull out just so that we don't get engaged in combat. We'll pull you back to there so we can get everybody linked up, but that's going to be for the next part. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.